Okay, that should be fine. 57. Gonna manage it from there. Okay, another stream. Wait, let me see if everything's all good. Hello. I'm not live. Yeah. Okay, there's sound. Right. All right. So today's stream is planning the week. As I said before, everything I'm going to try and do, I'm doing it all on here. So yeah, might as well just get right into it. All right. Let's go. All right. Oh no, that's still the whiteboard capture. It's not a display capture. I don't know. Why is it still like that? Hold on, let me fix this. I don't get why it's still like this. How does it look? Let me see how this looks. Is that bad? Okay, that's fine. Alright, planning the week. I'm going to delete all this. What do I want to do all of next week? Let me think. Okay. I'm gonna put up how I started, right? First thing was the first stream. What did I do here? Okay, it was like an intro stream. So basically what all of this is. Second stream was, okay, let me just string was what? It was more of a about me, right? And then now for this stream, third, I'm gonna start getting more serious with like the planning exactly what I'm going to do on another stream. Okay. I don't want to focus on the numbers too much. But one thing I do need is to see if I can try get people to have discussions, right? So I'm gonna push that as far back as possible and just see if I can get people from sort of people I know to like pull up on the stream and talk about some topics. So for this stream, I'm just going to sort of spread out different topics I want to talk about, or because it's a 1 hour long streams and it can get it can be it can be a very short period of time to like really get all that I'm thinking about into one thing. So should I do one topic per week or different, like a full topic and space it out? If I plan it too much, then it's going to be what's it called? It's going to be too formulaic. So I can't plan it out too much. I just get on here and see what the vibe is like. Just going basically off of vibes. Right. Let me see. Let me think. I think I'll do it like that. But that means I have to be thinking far ahead for like other topics though. Hmm. This look okay. Oh, we're good. Okay. So, third game we're gonna put like this. Firstly, before I get into that, what have I actually figured out? Looking through all sort of everybody else's stream is like, I'm thinking, Twitch is literally just purely entertainment. People just want to get on here and be entertained. Nobody's coming on Twitch to gain knowledge, information, or whatever the case may be. I can see like the differences between that, and more time it's YouTube that does it, and like when you're thinking it needs to be a bit more polished. So when you have all that, then you come back into the streams and you can sort of build an audience based on what like your thinking process, right? Now I said before that it was going to be hard. How do I entertain the audience with this that I'm saying? You know what? Instead of going right into topics, let's actually plan that out. I'll skip that for now. Okay. How to entertain an audience. And do I have the capacity for that? We'll find out. Okay. First thing, it can either be funny, right? That's the main one, right? Quick jokes, long jokes, whatever the case. The thing is that a lot of people are not funny, but they just do cheap comedy. Right, cheap comedy. What does that mean? Having a clue. But just like taking cheap shots at, not at people, but like just, what would be an example of something that's a comedic joke that's like cheap? What would be an example of that? This chair is so squeaky. I'm not even using it. Actually, I'll get up because the chair is very annoying. Okay. Where's that? This way. Okay, what would be an example of joke that's more cheap than me? This slightly here. Alright, well, first you have to be funny, okay? Oh, that doesn't look great. And then what's the next one? Entertaining? But funny is entertaining. Entertaining. What does this mean though? What is someone that's entertaining but not funny? Okay, so entertaining and then funny. Right. What is this? Right. Minus this. Let's think about genres. Okay, so there's action. All right. What would be like an example of a streamer that's like more action packed? Okay, like video games, action games. People like most of Twitch is revolves around video games. Okay, all right, that's one. What else? Romance. Okay, romance. What would be more about romance? Okay, the e-date scene, right? E-date. Be more romance. Like this is purely for Twitch. I don't know why the ones below, like it gets darker. I don't know why that's the case. Did I turn it off? Like it's getting blurry at the back. I don't like that. Maybe I need to get a new app. Okay, I'll just go back. So there's action. You can get a lot of action in video games, right? And this can like be competitive as well. Competitive. Right, there's romance. So like e-dates, that's like an example. To EG. To EG. What else is there? What other genre on Twitch is there? Scary games. Like that's still games though. Okay, let me do it like that. Okay. So Twitch genres. TWITCH genres. Okay. So there's games, right? And then games falls in like the most of Twitch. And then there's IRL. That's where I come in, right? So now let's see. I'm gonna just use intuition, right? And try to sort of give each of these a percentage. I don't know what else is there, but what I've seen is mostly video games and IRL. So if I'm already from the start banding myself over like video games reacting, then it's like I'm at a very big disadvantage. So I don't want to just change up and then start doing that because I don't have time to do that, right? But if that's the only way, then I might have to. And then if I can build an audience that way, right? I'll find something that works. If I can build an audience that way, then I'll sort of keep trying to pursue the IRL, in my opinion. So let's say, for instance, I can do like 30 minutes IRL and then 30 minutes. I don't want to play video games, bro. That's no video games. But let's keep exploring. Okay, Twitch genres to see if like I can actually genuinely do something on Twitch, or if I have to bounce and then make sort of more entertaining like videos and then try to come back. But for me, it's like I'm planning this every single day. I'm gonna be here. Like if I'm not gonna be using Twitch in terms of like trying to do what I'm doing here, this is just gonna be like time for me to just explore, right? I wouldn't expect anybody to watch it, but it's like I want to document my process. So from what I could see before, like just swiping, looking, trying to get ideas, most Twitch streamers just play games, and there's a lot of other like weird streams as well. It's like, oh my days, you know. So that's the Twitch culture, right? No, what type of games? Let's see the genres. Okay, so you have FPS, like first person shooters, right? That's the most I think because of like games like um Call of Duty, all those like just shooters, right? Let me not say FPS, just shooters. SHOTT. Okay. All right. SHOTERS. All right. So we have shooters and then just RPGs, I guess. RPGs. Like Sea of Thieves. I don't really play much games, but like I could understand it. Sea of Thieves. What is that one? League of Legends. Yeah, RPGs like League. Or just say shooters like Fortnite. You know what I mean? Okay, and then IRL. Okay, IRL like the big players. But the thing is that the people that come from IRL play video games as well, though. So everyone in IRL plays games. And then from each of this, you have two communities. So you have the Poggers, GERS. You also have the W and L. Now, the only way, right, I can get what I'm trying to do out there is to associate myself with sort of, I guess, one of these, because there is no other way. There is no other way. If I want to think and talk and do this, I have to be doing something else that people are attracted to. The only game I know how to play is Fort, but I don't want to be playing video games. So unless I can get sort of discussions up, this and this, down the third, then nobody's really going to want to watch what I'm doing, right? So I have to just come up with whatever idea that I can. Remember, right? We're brainstorming. This whole stream is just me thinking, how do I do my mission statements? I just started, no plan at all. Start of the year first, and I'm going to try and get 100 people on my streams at any given time. So how do I do that? This is me, like, just all that sort of effort and work and thinking that's going into it is just to see how I can manage that. So here I'm trying to see like what the Twitch community is, right? It's mostly as just a site for sort of playing video games and like just chilling with your friends in games or whatever the case. And it's transformed into more of an IRL streaming because it got more action packed because of like big streamers like Kai and all them. So like, and a lot of money was being made. So a lot of people came in for that sole purpose, right? But for me, it's more of a long term thing. I'm thinking like 10 years in the future, what type of market share can I gain from this, right? My thing is I just want to think, talk, and do, right? Sort of, I guess, progress. So let's continue. All right, so you have video games, right? You have shooters, right? Fortnite. You have RPG like League. You have IRL like, but before people go into IRL, they played video games. Like these are the big streamers, big streamers, right? You have like your big IRL streamers like your Senna, like your Rage, Kai, Agent, right? All these lot they do IRL, but like they come back, they chill out with their friends and just play games. Now for me, what would be the same thing of that? Okay, so me, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think live and make that entertaining. Right? How do I come here with the understanding of what Twitch is, but pull an audience that are more familiar with the gaming IRL, like heavy budget streams, and do something like this? How can I get this to be entertaining? Is it even possible? Wait, hold on. Is this even possible? And if it is, how long is it gonna take? To take. That's the big question, right? Is it possible, right? And if it is, how long is it gonna take? How long am I willing to stay with this effort of sort of trying to get my streams to become trying to get my streams of me thinking to be entertaining enough where 100 people by the end of the year would want to watch it? Firstly, is it possible to do it by the end of the year? I'm not sure. But I think there's things that I can do to make it as possible as ever, right? So there's something that I have to do myself. And it's all dependent on what I'm capable of. So I have to really dissect exactly who I am now to do that. I already said like the overall goal of all of this, like long term. Well, short term, in terms of like a year, what is the objective? The objective is just to get on here and try to find a way to get 100 people to watch the stream at any given time. All right. So I need some sort of attention. Right? I need to draw attention to my streams. I am not going to do that by simply streaming. Let me go back. By simply streaming. Right? I'm not going to do that by simply streaming. So I need to have a community other places. So I actually want to set up a Discord. But if I set up a Discord, how am I going to get people on it? What if I do this? Since I'm still in college, right? I'll make like some sort of Discord forum and I'll put it around the college. I'll tell people to join the forum. I'll be the main guy, I guess a thinker. And then I'll have a stream as well. The stream will be like attached to it, right? Or I can start like an Instagram, a separate one. That's already in the works. Okay? Get some of my friends to follow that and then make short form content there. Right? And after that, what can I do? Then I'm working with a whole nother set of algorithms though. It's not gonna be easy. No one says it's gonna be easy. Okay. All right, so I need to get attention of, and to pull attention from anywhere I can towards the streams in order to get 100 viewers at any given time by the end. Damn, okay. Now, all of this is just about me thinking, how do I make this entertaining? This is not going to be entertaining at all. From what I know, right, you stream with different people, right? And you can sort of share viewers, right? So do I need to make friends on Twitch? How do I ever make friends on Twitch? What if I... Okay, now my VODs are on Twitch, so let's say I'm serious. Some small streamer like just chilling, having fun, wants to get more serious and sort of build up their streams sort of gradually. Maybe I can just come and sort of talk to stream. There we go. You see? You see, when you're thinking and you're moving, right, you're developing ideas and thoughts. Okay, I can do stuff of like talking to streamers. This was meant to be like my plan for the week, you know? But now it's like, so it's just changed. Okay, I can, all right, let me get it done. Okay, so I can do like a talk to streamer segment. Talking to streamers segment. Because I like Twitch, right? Okay, what if I do this? On stream, I would sort of open up Twitch, right? And then I'll be looking and sifting through different people, and then I'll just find someone who seems cool. I'll text them and be like, can I join this or can I do that? But the amount of streams, average number, needs to be similar to mine. You know what I mean? It needs to be similar to mine. Or I can do this. I'm setting up something, right? Watch my streams, watch my VODs, see who I am and what I'm trying to offer, okay? And join my Discord. I'm really trying to bring Twitch streamers together to create something new. Okay, good, right? Just do, like, this is just what I'm doing, so I might as well. Like, it's fun. This is so great because everybody's live. No other platform, right, has this thing where the community is always live, that you can interact. Like, you can interact in real time. You know what I mean? Like, if I see a streamer that's not busy, just, you know, chilling maybe on a video game or something, I don't want to play video games, right? I'll just hop on a call or something or spectate them while just talking to them about stuff like that. That could be good. Okay. Sort of joining game chats. Why is this wet? Okay, I'm a rug. Okay, I can do this, right? But I think if I get this footage, I have to be a good editor. But I'm not a good editor. So what can I do? What can I do? First, I need to be able to stream my screen, which I can do now, thank God. Then I'll join a streamer, try to get on a Discord call. So I need to get my Discord set up. I'm gonna actually link it. Oh, okay. I will link my Discord tonight, right? Get that set up. Start tomorrow talking to streamers, seeing what I can do, right? And thinking, because we're all just always just thinking, right? And this, I'm not planning anything I'm doing on stream outside of the stream. I'm thinking maybe a little bit about it, and I'm coming here and I'm actually doing a full analysis, planning, and whatever the case may be, because I want to try and make my streams as entertaining as possible. Who I am, right, and how I think, I want to explore that and make that and sort of use that and do great things with it, because I think everybody's capacity to do something is fantastic. So I'm on here, on this platform where they're fantastic, so many people. What is my ability to bring people together and do something great? I literally just said, might as well just start, right? I have no planning, no idea. Everything that I'm doing here is documented. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to see what happens. I don't want to bring external people. I don't want to do no reactions or stuff like that. I want to speak to real people and get real things done all the time. So that's what I'm going to do. And doing it on Twitch, okay? So if this is a YouTube video that's going up, hop on Twitch. All right. So talking to streamers, right? It will sort of, I guess, increase my name in the community, right? Because I love it here. I love it here. Okay, I'm joining game chats, right? Fortnite is one of the games that I know how to play. I don't play video games anymore. I know how to play. So if I can just join someone's, I guess, game chat, then it'll be fine. I all right, okay. I was gonna say I have an Xbox with my brother, so I'm gonna have to borrow his in order to join game chats. So yeah, okay, okay. That's fine. What else? What else can I do to get 100 viewers? All right. So you work with the community, okay. And then what else can you do? Let's do this. Okay. What part of the community would you want to actually work with me? Listen, I've only done 3 streams. 3. And I'm already like trying to get working with people. Like what? Who is this guy? Who would work with me? Okay. What I average my first stream I got, second stream, was it? Or first? First time I got 4 concurrent viewers. Right? So I have to do like a 10%. So what's 10% of 4? So that's 0.0. Wait, so that 0.04. Right. So anybody with 4.04 viewers, I will talk to. Actually, let me increase that. Let's do 50%. So that's 4 is 2. So anyone with 6 viewers or 2 viewers, those in between 6 and 2 viewers, that's who I'm going to try to speak with. So in between in between 2 and 4 viewers, because I'm trying to do something that's actually entertaining. If you gave me the chance, I would literally just sit here on my own and just keep thinking and talking about very important stuff, right? But why don't you just do that with people? You know, have very good conversations, right? So my conversation skills need to actually like increase. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to see where you can get yourself by hard work and determination on Twitch. I'm streaming every single day for 2026, every single day. So if you're just scrolling through and maybe you see my thing and you just looked, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Just know I have like no views. I started 2 days ago. I'm streaming every single day, every day. Oh no, wait, hold on. It's not between 2 and 4. 1 second. It's between 2 and 6. So if I see anyone with 2 and 6 viewers, I'm just gonna ask them, right? And I'm gonna do it on stream, okay? Let's say this, so because I don't want to like interrupt the stream for too long. Okay, let's say I will spend 25 minutes tomorrow going through different streamers in different categories and asking them, yo, do you want to join a Discord? I'm trying to get like 6 people on, or like 6 to 10 people on, to just sort of discuss and talk about whatever, right? If they're talking already, you know what I mean? So I'm doing it live on Twitch. I love the Twitch ecosystem, whatever the case may be. If you just want to come on and talk, I'll talk about what you're doing on Twitch, and then you can know then what I'm doing on Twitch. You get me? Then if I can get that, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, I'll have the not correct approach, but I'll have the data to now say, okay, I have footage of me speaking with people. And this might be hard. It might flop tomorrow, but it's just a continuous thing that I'm doing, right? This might flop tomorrow, but I'm going to do it anyway. And if it flops, we can re-strategize and keep going forward. So all of this is just me thinking. Let's say this as well. Let's say, okay, I'll split up the days, right? And this is also planning for the next week. All right, cool. I'm thinking. We're all thinking here. Actually, I should write it in the book so I don't forget, because this is all live, right? And do I have a notebook? Give me 1 second. I'll go get a notebook and I'll come back. Okay. Okay. I got this for Christmas from my brother. It's quite fitting for Twitch, okay? This is going to be my book of Twitch plans and ideas, right? This is going to be it. So, I'm going to write it here first, and then whatever notes I have, I'll take it down on the paper. But let's go. It's fast-paced. All right, cool. So, let's break down next week. Okay, so Monday to Sunday. I would say 4 days for experimentation, 3 days for just being me, completely me and my audience, and me just talking about important stuff, right? Okay, 4 days experimenting, right? 3 days myself. Oh no, wait, hold on, no. 12 is there? Okay, let me take that off. All right, I'll say. What the flip? No. Okay. All right. 3 days experimenting, 3 days just me. Talking about what I initially came on here to do. All right. If I do have people come on, right, then depending on what people actually want is what I'll do. But I have to discuss with the audience, right? Right now, there's not really much, but I have to discuss. Okay. So just the main message, right? That's it, because we never want to lose focus on the actual main message. MESSAGE. It's gonna be like that. So if the main message is kind of boring, right, then I'll break that up into segments. Okay. So every day, essentially, all right. So this and this. All right. Then the last day, let's say Sunday. Sunday will be for more planning. All right. Or let's make strategizing. GISING. Hopefully right spelling. Okay. 3 days experimenting, 3 days main message, and then last day, so Sunday, will be strategizing. So this Sunday I'm strategizing. Let me write that in. We're working together, right? We're working together trying to develop something. Okay, let me see. And look, it's a new book. All like no pages. So this is be good for Twitch. I'll just call it my Twitch book. Twitch plan. Hopefully you can hear my brother shouting upstairs. All right, this is it. Twitch plan, right? Okay. All right, so 3 days experiment, 3 days core message, and then 1 day strategy. Right? That's what we're gonna do here on Twitch. This is my channel, okay? My channel. So this is the main thing. All right, now how do we push this further? Now should I plan more in terms of like splitting up each stream? I think 1 hour is not long. So if I only have 1 hour doing this, then I don't think that I should go into this plan how to split it up yet, because that's gonna constrain things a lot. I'm just gonna go into tomorrow, right? Experiment. Or I can even do like this: 1 day experiment, 1 day core message, 1 day experiment, 1 day core message. Like tomorrow, it could flop completely, but I'm developing those skills. Everything is all gonna be live, you know. Does it get blurry? Hopefully it doesn't, because my eyesight is kind of not the best. Okay, that's what's gonna be, right? Tonight I will learn how to make sure that I can sort of move through different screens. Shouldn't be too hard. Let me see if I can do that now actually. Okay. All right. Okay, that's not bad. And if I search up like Twitch, it should pop up, right? Okay, good. All right, cool. That's fine. All right, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, but why does it do this though? Oh no, you never could see it. All right, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. All right, let me delete this. Okay, we have our plan for. Okay, that's fine. All right, we have a plan for next week. this is me just thinking and doing, right? And obviously, what I said before, and this is my pitch to whoever new joins my stream. What I'm trying to do essentially is to try to capture a large market share of the creator tour, because I've always dreamed of like creating content, right? But I've always was like, oh, I need to be better looking, or I need to have a lot more money, I need to get a best setup to do it, but always just kept pushing the time back. I'm thinking, bro, if you want to do something, just start now, start, learn, and just keep going. Even if you don't have the ideas, you just start. You get me? Like, if you want to do maths, you don't be watching maths videos all the times, all the time, you know? You just take a pen and paper, do the easiest maths question, right? You might even get that wrong, but do it one even easier than that, and then just keep doing it. And because I have like sort of a growth mindset. Now, if you keep doing that and working at one thing for a very long time, you will become a master at it. So for me, I looked at all the different avenues that I could go in my life, and I was like, I always just loved content creation. So why can't I just create content? So this is my content. I have no idea, but I'm just moving with what I'm thinking. But I'm thinking live here. Okay, creating content, but the main core message, or like the main philosophy of why I'm creating content, is this here, and I'll show you now. Okay, so to gain a large market share of the creator economy, right? For the sake of entertaining people, and informing them about. No, it's not entertaining people. What is it actually? Because I don't write it down. I thought about this like in the first stream, right? But I don't write it down. So it's like every time I say this pitch, it's going to change somewhat, but it's going to be the same. Like, it's gonna have the same meaning, you know. Wait, let me see if I can remember. So, to gain a large market share of the creator economy for the sake of, what's it for the sake of? It is entertaining people. Let me just write that. Okay, entertaining people to enable them, right? To enable them, to create it's not entertaining, it's definitely entertaining. Okay, but I'll just leave that there for now. To enable them to create as much value for the world as they possibly can. To be responsible for creating. I should probably do this in text. Okay, let me see if I can do that, because I've never done this before. I always wrote. Alright, I'm gonna delete this. Let me go back just in case Alright, cool. I'm gonna delete this and I'm gonna go text. I only saw that there. I have to unlock something to do text all my days. Alright, that's fine. Then we'll go back. Alright, there. I don't know why it gets dim at the back. That's so annoying. That is so annoying. I don't like that. So I need to get a new whiteboard. So that's fine. I'll get a new whiteboard. Then I'll fix this. I'll fix this on stream. Should I fix it now? Yeah, I have all the time, so I'll fix it now. Because we already planned the week, so we're chilling. Is it entertaining people? Do I want to entertain people? Is that my main goal? My main goal is to really focus on education. But I'm not a teacher. I can't just teach people things. But I want to learn with people. So what is that? What is that relationship? I'm not entertaining people. I can be entertaining as a means to gather more attention to the core message, but like I'm not that funny. I could get funnier, but I'm not that funny. So what am I trying to do? I said this so well before. How did I forget my pitch already? Okay. Trying to gather a large market share of the creator economy. Okay. For the sake of what? Am I informing people about stuff? I'm not, because I'm just thinking on the spot about topics that I deem interesting. Okay, is the first sentence wrong? Is that what it is? Maybe the first sentence is wrong. Can I do a new page? Oh, I can. How do I see all the pages I have? I don't know. Oh, like this. That's so much better. Okay. Okay, I can make multiple pages. Okay, that's good. I literally got this app like 2 days ago. All right, what am I trying to do? Gain a large market share of the creator economy. That's not the first sentence. That's the first sentence. Okay, let me say, all right, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. That is the most uncapable sentence. How can you be trying to think? Thinking is just something you just do. Hmm. Oh, I actually noticed myself licking my lips a lot, so I don't want to be doing that. Have Vaseline. Okay. Okay. There's no way I'm about to spend about 30 minutes just thinking about this when I already figured it out. But I don't want to go watch my old stream and then do it. I don't want to do that. I want everything to just be off the cuff. No planning, no this and that. Just me here so that you can get every single bit of it. I want it to be draining for you guys. What is it? Because it's not, I'm not looking to entertain people. I'm not looking to dance like a monkey in front of the camera. That's not what I'm trying to do. Okay, maybe I'm trying to inform people about things that I deem matter more. But like, something somebody else cares about, does like, why would people care about what I care about? You know? So it's more of like a more like back and forth relationship. I want to sort of tell people what I care about, and I want them to respond. You know, I don't want to just be like, okay, I'm forcing stuff down your throat. I want it to be like a relationship. That's why I'm trying to build more of a community rather than just viewership. You know, I don't want to just spike viewership. I want to build community around sort of this sentiment that people can grow, and there's so much value in each person, and that value, like that potential, if not harnessed, then what the good that could have come out of what you did for somebody else that is less fortunate would just never happen, or would just take much longer for less people to sort of do their best to then make someone who's less fortunate benefit. You know, I want everyone to just be so sort of adamant on trying to just bring as much value as I can to everyone, you know, because I think the world can just get a lot like, I made this scale on like fairness of the world. It can just move to more fair. It's never gonna be very fair, but it's never gonna be like um fair, right? But like if it can be more fair than it was like 2 days ago, or than it was like last year, then it's better. Because I think we're very as a race, we're very slow at getting stuff done. You can see all the massive innovations like AI and all that stuff, but like we focus on just one thing, and then everything else just doesn't matter. And even from that one thing, that fantastic innovation, so many difficulties come out of that as well. So I'm just thinking like the big players shouldn't just be a couple people upstairs, right? It should be everybody just trying to really go at it, not just from a working hard, but like from a working hard, smart, intelligently, everything. So do everything possible to make sure you bring as much value as that you can. That's it. So why can't I formulate that in a sentence, like a mission statement? I did this before. Why can't I do it now? I want continuity between it. So it's like, obviously I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking on the spot. I'm not really planning from like the last day or the previous day. But like my sentiment still flows because I'm doing what I'm doing honestly. Do you understand me? I don't want to make up plans outside of the stream and then come in and say, okay, hey guys, this is what we're doing. No. If I'm going to do that, I'm gonna tell you guys I'm gonna do that. Like when I said I'm going to try to find out how to get Twitch on and then look through different streamers to see if you guys can see that. I did it now already, so it's fine. But I will tell you what I'm going to do off screen, you know, so it's there. I don't want to do too much off screen and come back. This is just how I want my streams to be. So let's go. All right. Let me think. Okay, we've planned a week ahead. I haven't come up with I came up with it like 2 streams ago, or last stream. This is my 3rd stream, right? That's my 4th stream. Should be my 4th stream. It is my 4th stream. It is my 4th stream. I don't know why I said 3rd stream. Did I? What's the stream called? Yeah, it's not my 3rd stream. No, this is my 4th stream, yeah. What's it called though? Stream manager. I don't know what it's called. I'm a terrible streamer. I should have been like this because I'm not writing on the whiteboard. Okay. Let me see. So tomorrow I'm going to be going through different streamers and trying to really find people interested in just sort of having a chat and discussion. Then I'll make up something on the spot. It's like we're really going on the spot, you know. So that's gonna be my thing. Okay, what if I do this? What if I make a strategy on how that'll work today so that I can just implement it tomorrow and it will give us a better way of getting it done. Okay, bring back the whiteboard. All right, so how would I approach this? Okay, I'm saying I'm gonna look at streamers that has 2 viewers, EWERS, to 6 viewers. I'll probably want to go more in the higher band, but these guys will probably not give a toss about what I'm doing, right? So people that have 6 viewers. Okay, let's do about followers as well, because it might be like I'm trying to grift them, but I'm not really. Okay, since I have 2 followers, so I'll say people who have 0 followers to 4 followers. Do the same thing, 50%, right? Now, that would be a better way to get mine up. So that would be that. Yeah. And the only other way is to just tell people, yo, follow me. And behind the scenes, I'll be trying to do that as well. All right, cool. Okay. I know what to do. I'm gonna change my my whole like stream thing, and I'm gonna really say what I'm trying to do. I have a better picture of it now. I think before it's just like I think I talk. Hold on, I'll show you guys. Oh, you should see it. It's like, what's my description? Okay, it's just, hey, I think I talk and I do sometimes, call me foreign. Or I'll leave the call me foreign. Or I'll say, okay. I'll add something. All right. I'm trying to, no, that's gonna put away. Everything is live. I have very experience. Do something great here on Twitch. Leave a follow if you haven't already. Okay, there. And I'll tell ChatGPT to just make that friendlier. Actually, no, I won't change that part. That part is completely me. I'll tell ChatGPT to make this friendlier. All right. So Okay. I already said it before. I don't want your. Right. Okay. Make make this no, not friendly because that's make this better for my ITC bio. Alright, let me see. Everything here, alright, I'm still learning, but build something great on Twitch. Follow along if you want to be part of the journey. Okay, that's better. That's more inviting. That's more inviting. Okay, good. Hey, I think I talk and sometimes do call me foreign. Everything here is live. I'm still learning, but I'm here to build something great on Twitch. Follow along if you want to be part of the journey. That is great. Okay, save changes. That is, oh my. ChatGPT sometimes can actually be a very good, useful tool. Okay. All right. Okay, so because I want to make it fair. I don't want to say, oh, I'm just gonna try to get people with like a lot of viewers. You know, I want also for like the people with small followers to also be like, okay, you can still do this. We can come together and build something good here. You know, because let's say a Discord chat with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's say like 12 people, right? That's 12 different. If each of them have two people watching, that's 12 different people watching. You know what I mean? So that could be something. You get me? And then we'll just add, and then people are there. Then we're just building a community. Okay, this was like, wow. Bro. You see what I mean? When you are when you're just doing right, there's so much freedom on Twitch to just think and just do stuff. So give yourself. What I say is this, right? If in anything you're doing, make sure that what you're starting is something that has very good foundation, right? And has very good wall. Then fortify like your endeavor in something that has a very good foundation, right? And also build walls around it so that you know your principles, so you don't go outside of it. Like for me, for instance, I'm not doing this sort of hot tub or this rubbish nonsense on Twitch. I don't care. I don't care how many viewers. I'm not botting streams. Okay, let me actually do it for me. Like I'm not botting viewership. I'm not doing no hot tub nonsense. I'm not doing any of the weird things outside my principles. I don't care. INCIPLES. Right? But even with that, even with sort of that fortified wall around what I'm trying to do, there's so much flexibility and nuance and amazing things that can happen in here. You know what I mean? If I stop looking at what every other person is doing, I can focus on what I want to build myself. And if I'm documenting the whole thing, people can actually come say, huh, there's something that's happening here. And they can either join it or they can be like, piss off and this is boring. Right? But I don't want it to be boring. It's maybe sometimes, maybe an hour, maybe some stream is just going to be completely, utterly boring. But I know still that something can happen. Something can happen. Watch what human beings can do. So I'm thinking now, right, let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep flowing. I'm thinking now, okay, let's say for instance I can get 12 people that has like 2 viewers on, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. In a Discord chat, let's say I get all these people in a Discord chat. That can be like, we are the next generation. It doesn't matter how entertaining they are or whatever the case may be. They're just people that are part of the next generation. Get to a Discord and then we start to plan and strategize and analyze. I don't care who these people are, what they are. So far you're picked, you're part of the 12, then you're part of the 12. We may say, oh, I don't want to be here no more, I will leave this and this. But out of those 12, maybe one person is gone, another person goes, another person goes, this goes, this goes, this goes. Now, these 6 people, right, they can take over, and me included. I don't care where you are. If you're in school, college, in your workplace, think about something. What people like the safety of working for someone, the safety of being in this corporation or in this school system or in this, because doing something for yourself is it's not safe. It's like, it's uncertain, right? What you're meant to do is fortify yourself, like I said before, in something you know is on good foundation, right? Build walls around your principles, and then there's so much flexibility within there. Those walls and that foundation will give you a better sense of certainty, and then all you have to do now is just work hard, in order to get to the position you want to. Me, I'm doing this on Twitch. I'm not doing this full time. I'm not doing like 7-hour streams because I have other things I'm doing outside of Twitch. You know what I mean? I'm doing this, that, and the third. The reason why I spoke about like my education is because I wanted to show you guys how dumb I am, but how through just grace or some bit of inspiration that you can get an idea that isn't spoken about in school that changes your whole life. Because if not for my friend that sort of spoke to me spoke to me about just a very core human thing to have, I would have never started reading a lot. I would have never cared to sort of achieve as much as I can. And I would have never come here. People might look at this and be like, yeah, what are you doing? You're wasting your time. But I see it as, I don't care how long it takes. It's going to work. I don't want to just jump and bounce from one thing to another thing to another thing to another thing, right? You need to understand your capacity to do and then just keep doing. So for me, I'm sharing that with whoever is willing to join this journey. So that's going to be for me, right? Actually coming. Okay, so that's an idea. That's a plan. I'm going to write it down. So what I have now, I have my plan for next week, okay? And then I have my main theme. Okay, so the goal of next week is to get 12 people, 12 Twitch streamers in a Discord, right? And I'm going to do all of that on stream. Every single thing that I'm doing is going to be on stream. So it's just going to be, all right, let's think about it. 1 hour a day, every single day for a year. 360 hours. 360 hours doing one thing. Streaming. Cool, what are you going to do on your stream? I don't know. I'm just going to think. That's the main focus. But Twitch says, no, you can't just come here and start thinking. You have to be entertained. That's what people want. People want to watch entertainment, right? I'm not entertaining. I mean, at least not in the start. But I want to be. That is not stopping me from doing other things. So maybe I can bring something to someone who's more entertaining. Maybe I can bring the sort of planning and ideas and vision. So entertaining can sort of link up with me and we just work together, right? I'll tell him my vision and he'll tell me his. And then we'll just chill, talk about it a few times, do what we need to do. And then we'll just move forward. So if you don't know me, right, you're going to, right? My goal is to have 100 people, right? Not 100 people at any given time watching my streams. Because what I want to build is something that's on a very, very, very good foundation, in my opinion. I'm going to try to fortify it as much as I can and not move away from my core principles. So that's the case, right? I'm looking at, okay, before it was just gaming like with Ninja. Ninja like made Twitch commercial. Stream with Drake. Banger. You know? Then Kai. You know what I mean? Actually, was it before Kai, was it XQC? No, XQC and Ninja were kind of like the same, you know what I mean? So it was Ninja. Then Kai. Boom. You know, Ninja, Kai, big players. But look at the people around Ninja, look at the people around Kai. Like, look at the gamers that came off the Ninja era. Boom, 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 boom. Look at the people that have come off Kai's era. Boom, 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 boom. Now, what's the next era? When Ninja was doing the stuff, what was Kai doing? He wasn't sleeping. It doesn't just happen in like 1 second. It happens over a long period of time, but you need to stick with it. If you're a musician, stick with it. If you're an artist, stick with it. I did a different course, and I was good at art, but I did a different course in college because I just didn't think art was profitable. It can be. You just need to find out what works. I just wanted the safety of life. But that's not me anymore. Nothing is safe. You just have to go for what you know and then just keep doing it until you get to that sort of peak position. So that's what I'm going to do. Here on Twitch. Right. What time is it? Oh, so it's 7 is 9 to 10, so I actually have 3 more minutes. I do for the 3 minutes. This is not going to be good for YouTube either, though, because you can tell we're about to leave. or I can say, oh, actually, guys, in a minute, I'm gonna reveal something very, very important. So like they want to stay. You know what I mean? So no, my viewers are not dumb though. They're very intelligent. But please just stay till the end. Okay. Okay. Fantastic. 3 minutes is a very long time, so I don't know what I'm doing now. Let me see how it is though. Is everything good? Are we 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 good? Everything's fine. Okay, it's all good. It's all great. It's all fantastic. It's all amazing. It's all perfect. It's fantastic. Okay. Oh, actually, where are we gonna get the streamers from? Okay, we'll do 3 different days, right? We'll do. First one will be gamers. Next one will be IRL, and the next one will be talk show. So 3 different days, 3 different types. Actually, no, gamer's gonna be last because I haven't found out how to add my sort of console to this yet. So gamers will be last, and then it'll just be IRL will be first, talk show will be talk show will be first, IRL will be second, gamers will be last. That's gonna be how I'm gonna do it. You know, I need to write that down as well in my diary, Twitch diary. Okay. So, just first, IRL or talk show. Talk show, then IRL. Then what else? Gamers. You guys might be surprised. I'm actually pretty good at video games, but I don't want to play games on here. I don't want to. I just don't want to. I don't play games in real life because I think it consumes a lot of my time, so that's why. But the gaming like culture, like big fan. Yeah, I think that's everything that we're to talk about today. So I'm gonna end it on a bit. It's not yet 10. Who texted me? Okay, it's cool. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. Bye.